and welcome back to another episode of Cocktails with Ciara. My name is Ciara and today we're going to be making a frozen strawberry daiquiri. So if you watched my latest cocktails video, you will know that the weather here in Ireland is unseasonably warm. It is so beautiful, the sun is shining constantly, and it's the perfect time to make some frozen drinks. Today I'm going to be making another of my absolute favorite summer cocktails, and that is of course the frozen strawberry daiquiri. Now I've said this before, I'm not a massive fan of super sweet cocktails, but the strawberry daiquiri is definitely one of those exceptions. There's something so summery and frivolous and just joyous about a big frosty daiquiri with loads of strawberries in it, some sort of jazzy garnish, and it's just so nice on a really hot day. So this is a drink that's pretty easy to put together and it's really great for making in batches. So if you're having people over, if you're entertaining, it's a great one to whip out and it will definitely impress people. This does, however, require a blender. I'm gonna be using my NutriBullet today. It does the job perfectly well. It makes pretty good smoothies, but it makes even better cocktails. So in terms of ingredients, the strawberry daiquiri is pretty simple. We are of course gonna start with a bunch of strawberries. The fresher the better. I have some gorgeous Irish ones here. They look so good. I may have sneaked a few while I was filming. That's totally allowed as well. And also you can use them for your garnish too. So we're also going to be using some lime juice in this cocktail. I went ahead and squeezed some freshly before this. I definitely recommend having fresh lime juice. It's really going to make the difference. And then we're also going to be using some simple sugar syrup. Again, this is something that you can make ahead of time. I'm actually running a little bit low on my current stash, so I'm going to have to whip up a fresh batch for my future cocktail videos. But again, super simple to make. And of course, the most important ingredient for this is some rum. So I'm using Bacardi. I've got some superior white rum. This should be absolutely perfect for this recipe. I'm going to start by popping in some strawberries into this blender cup. We're going to blend these up. I'm going to put in a generous handful. I don't want to overfill this because the daiquiri doesn't need too many, but like I said, I am a big fan of strawberries, so I'm going to throw a good few of them in. So now that you've got your strawberries in there, I'm going to go ahead and whip out my blender. There you go, and they are already into a really nice little puree. That is more than enough for one drink, but like I said, it's great to make this in batches. Next up, I'm going to get my second blender cup. This is the one that we're going to make the actual drink in. But what you want to do with this is grab a sieve. You're going to want to strain out the strawberry seeds from these. You can use a spoon to kind of help you get all of the liquid out. So after you've strained all of the strawberry puree through, you can kind of see all of the seeds and like mulch that's kind of left. And although it is delicious, you don't really want it in your cocktail. It's still delicious though. We're gonna add in our freshly squeezed lime juice. I'm gonna go ahead and use the small part of the jigger for this. Pop in one full one, throw that in. Then I'm also going to use it and fill up with simple syrup. Again, this is going to add a nice bit of sweetness to the drink, even though the strawberries already are very sweet, but this is just going to add a little extra kick. It is time to add the rum, which is always my favorite part. This is a really, really nice rum. It's perfect for summery drinks. Again, it being a white rum, it's great for stuff like this. It's just really good. Cheers. Fill up one of the larger jiggers and throw that all in. Okay, so we are almost there. The next thing we're gonna add is probably the most important component, and that is ice. I do want this cocktail to be like kind of heaped if I can. So let's hope that I can get the right amount of ice and get the right consistency, because I want this to be just like the ones that I have on holiday. I feel like this is probably enough ice. Ooh, that looks good. Let's add a bit more ice. All right, so it looks like it's whipped nicely. Again, I want that nice light consistency. There's like a nice stiffness to it, which is exactly what I want. While that was blending, I actually grabbed my glass out of the freezer, so this is nicely chilled. There's actually some ice stuck to it. So I'm gonna go ahead, scoop this in, and then we're done. This was way less complicated than I thought it would be. I'm gonna start to spoon this in. Now, if you have a few like cubes of ice, that is totally fine. They're gonna keep your cocktail cold anyway, so don't worry too much. Oh my God, this actually looks like sorbet. I'm so happy. Oh wow, it's like really stackable. Oh my God, this is so exciting. I didn't think I'd get it like in a heap. So I'm basically just cutting another wedge of lime, popping it in here. Oh my god, it's done. That was so easy. Look at how heaped that is. I'm actually so impressed. I think it's safe to say that this is the most visually appealing cocktail I have ever created. The only thing that's left to do is to taste it, so if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna head on over to my Dr. Evil chair and I will see you there. All right, so I'm back at my favorite spot. Like I said, it is very warm here in Ireland right now, so I'm really looking forward to drinking this. It's already starting to melt. Oh my god, I'm so excited. God, it is divine. That is fresh. It tastes as good, if not better, than the ones that I have on holidays. I feel like I could probably have gone in with a double measure of rum, which I'll know for next time, but it's so fresh. Between the freshly squeezed limes, the fresh strawberries, it's just really tasty. So there you have it. That was my take on the frozen strawberry daiquiri. I think it's safe to say that I did a pretty good job, but if you make them all the time, if you have a specific way of doing it, please let me know in the comments. I love learning from your tips and tricks. They're always really, really helpful. And of course, do let me know in the comments what other cocktail videos you would like to see me make. If you liked this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up. And if you have not already, then be sure to subscribe to my channel. I post new videos every single week and I would love to have you back for more. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you on my next one. Cheers!